All right, so for today's workout, it's going to be a strength-focused workout. We're going to start with a 4-minute little kind of warm-up core section. So for 4 minutes, you're going to alternate between 2 movements, 30 seconds apiece. So we have seal jacks, so think about chopping the air with those straight arms, feet come together. Option if you need to just do a jog in place, a little less impact, less on the knees. Movement 2 is an inchworm. So starting from that tall, folding down towards the ground, walking the hands out. You can stop here, or you could do a little bit of a reach there, and then walk back and then back up. So 30 seconds of that paired with 30 seconds of the seal jack or a jog in place. That's for 4 minutes. You can catch your breath. The bulk of the workout is a 50-second work, 10-second rest, and we're going to go 4 times through 5 exercises. So 5 exercises, 4 times through. So first exercise, goblet squat. For today's workout, you need anything from dumbbell, kettlebell, or band. I'll show a few different variations there for those 5 movements. So for the goblet squat, either dumbbell or kettlebell in that front position. You could also use a band for a squat, stepping into it, bringing it up around the shoulders, and then just kind of loop your thumb to hold on to it there. So we have goblet squats, second movement, half kneeling, shoulder press. So we're gonna come down, one knee on the ground, other leg out 90 degrees. I'll show you from this way. And then we're pressing straight up overhead. You will switch halfway. If you don't have a dumbbell to press, you could also do a band overhead press, okay? Or if you have nothing to press, you could do a push-up variation here instead, so push-ups. Movement 3, flutter kicks. So in that, on the back, we're going to think about pushing hip bones into the ground, pushing that middle back into the ground. You can even lift a little bit here or rest the head. We're gonna think about reaching those legs long and then quickly switching them out. So think about legs staying close together, almost like squeezing thighs together, and then a quick switch. Try not to move too much at the hips or let that back come up. So the higher up, the easier it is. The farther down, the harder it is to keep that back flat. Movement 4 is a reverse lunge to a balance with a reach. So we're gonna go no weight for this one if you're doing the full variation. So stepping back into that lunge, as you come up, bypass, reach, think about getting really long and tall and then really controlling that balance. If you do have an issue there, you could do a split squat and just add that reach as you go down in that split squat for a modified variation. Last movement, dumbbell bent over row. You could also row a kettlebell if you need a little bit heavier than what the dumbbells you have at home are. So in that hinge position, hips reach back and then pulling back. I just use that other arm to kind of balance out those shoulders. Switching that one halfway. You could also do that variation with a band here, okay? And then if you do feel some low back tension in this bent over position, you could kick that foot back to give yourself some support there as well. And again, switching halfway. Bonus, when you're done with that workout, if you'd like, set a timer. You're gonna do a max time plank hold. So setting up in the forearm plank position here, digging in, straight line to the body there. Set that timer, see how long you can hold it with good form, and then mark that time. Maybe shoot to beat that or at least hit that time every time you do this workout.